What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Foot Smash YouTube video. My name's JCM, and in today's episode I'm going to be taking you through the 7th episode of the First Owner Road to Glory. Now, as you saw in the previous episode, if you did watch it, we managed to qualify for Foot Champions, so that's what's going to be in the majority of today's video. So getting into the first game now, this guy had a nice looking team, and in the 7th minute we get a through ball there to Alexandre Lacazette, who chips it across to our Player of the Month VARDY card, who you also completed in the previous episode, and he headers it into the back of the net. And we are already at 1-0 up. And then in the next chance here, we get the ball out wide with a Walcott. We do a nice ball roll, play it into VARDY. VARDY on the edge of the box here, runs inside, does a nice drag back, some nice dribbling, and it takes the left-footed shot past the goalkeeper, and we are 2-0 up. Now, I'm not going to show all the highlights for all the matches, and that would take way too long. So I'm just going to show you some of the best matches and some of the most high-scoring goals and, some of the more vital matches. So as you can see there, in the 38th minute, we make it 3-0. This guy rage quits, and we get our first win ever in Foot Champions. So not a bad way to start off there. We get some nice coins as well, and obviously our first win on the board, what is great. Now, we weren't really sure what to expect going into it. As you know, our team is nowhere near as good as these teams that we're coming up against, so we have a big disadvantage, but obviously you never know what can happen. So in the next match here, we come up against, once again, an insane looking squad, so colourful, sort of like a rainbow squad. He has that Walker card, he has the Romagnoli, he has the Dalbert, Diabala, Flashback Balotelli, John Barnes, a load of special cards. So in the first chance here, we get the ball with Lacazette, and he smashes it past the goalkeeper. He is so clinical. Now, in this weekend league, VARDY was one of the best players along with Lacazette, especially with the marksman chemistry style. He's an absolute tank up front for us, so definitely completing that SBC was a very good idea. He's a first owner player, and he was pretty cheap to complete. It cost around 30,000 coins, so if you're looking for a cheap overpowered player who also has some good links, then VARDY is the player for you. Now, another standout player in this team this weekend was Victor Wanyama. Now, he's so big, so strong, so tall, and absolutely bosses the midfield. He's also very good defensively and has a powerful shot on him, so just having that presence in the midfield was a very big bonus for us. And he was that player in front of our defense that gave us that solidity and tried to help us not concede as many goals. But overall, this weekend league wasn't the best, as you'll find out. I'm not going to ruin it yet just to say where we did finish, but it wasn't the greatest. But you do have to remember that these teams we're coming up against are so much better than ours, as we've only just started, and of course we can't buy any players off the market. Everyone we have to pack, or it has to be done through an SBC. But as you can see there, luckily we managed to turn the game around and we win it 4-2 in the end. A very nice result for us, and we get another win in Foot Champs. Now, this wasn't the second match, this might have been like the third or fourth match, but obviously, as I've already said, we're just going to include the best parts from the weekend league. So this was actually the third win, and we are nearly already in the bronze 1 category. So after that, again, we come up against an absolutely insane squad. He has George Best, Lautaro Martinez, Zanetti, PK, ter Stegen, who is one of the best goalkeepers on FIFA 20. So in the first chance here, he gets the ball with Allen on the edge of the box, just trying to create some space and look for those options. Plays it into Nainggolan into Best back into Nainggolan, and he finishes it off very nicely there from Lautaro Martinez. And then in the next chance here, 25 minutes in, again, just doing some nice play on the edge of the box. Now, this guy was a very good player from looking at the clips, and he makes it 2-0 there with an incredible finish on the left foot past our goalkeeper. So at this point, it isn't looking too good. And then later on, again, he gets it here with Butragueno. We manage to win the ball back. We try and play it out. He wins it back. George Best gets it here, running past loads of players, and from there, he's always going to finish a finesse shot past our goalkeeper into the top corner. So at this point, we are 3-0 down, not really looking too promising for us, but we get a chance here with Walcott, and we managed to finish it off just before half-time to make it 3-1. So we're back in the game now. We've got the second half to try and get that draw or try and get the win, obviously, and, bring it to extra time. So as you can see here in the 47th minute, just after half-time, again on the edge of the box, doing that quick passing that he does. It's hard to predict where he's going. He gets very lucky with the bounce. He takes a shot, our keeper rebounds it out, and he finishes it off. Now, a very lucky goal there from him, and we're now 4-1 1 down, 3 goals. He has 3 more goals than us, so obviously we have to try and get back into the game with not too long left. We have a decent amount of the second half. So we get the ball here with Goodmanson, lays it off to Lallana back into Goodmanson, and he smashes it past the keeper to make it 4-2. Then in the 75th minute here, he tries to clear the ball away. We get it there, play it into Vardy into Walcott. Walcott sees Lacazette, who smashes it past the goalkeeper. 4-3 now. We think we can get back into it, but unluckily for us, we don't manage to win the game or even bring it to extra time. But not too bad there. Obviously, we're going to lose a lot of matches as our team just isn't the best, but he did have a good team, to be honest, and he was a good player, so you can't really complain too much about that. So after that, we decided to go and complete one of the new SBCs. As you know, they have the team of the group stage or the team of the tournament out at the moment, so there's some SBCs to do, and we go and complete that one, the standing ovation, and we get a UCL rare players pack. Now, it only contains 1 rare player who is also a UCL player, so we're hoping for someone good, someone to add to our squad, or maybe even someone we can use as a super sub. So we open it up, obviously we see the blue flares, it is a walkout, and we think, oh, this could be someone really, really good. We see the Brazilian flag, we see the left mid, we see Monte Carlo, and we got ourselves 84 rated Douglas Costa, a nice card there, the 94 pace, the 91 dribbling, 73 shooting. What isn't the best, his finishing brings that down a lot, but I know he has good shot power, good long shots, and good free kicks, and he's a very good player this year. I did use him a lot on my own account towards the start of FIFA 20. And then after that, we decided to go and complete yet another SBC. This one is called Early Doors. It didn't really cost too much to complete. These ones are very, very cheap, and it does give us a good chance of potentially getting some good players. So we get ourselves a premium gold players pack, so a 25k pack. Hoping again just for someone good, maybe a board, maybe a walkout, maybe an inform, just someone we can use to bolster our squad. So we open up the pack, we see German, we see the centre mid position, we see Piemonte Calcio once again, and we go and get ourselves, not Emre Can, we get Khedira there, who, he looks decent, to be honest. Pace is lacking a lot, but apart from that, a very nice and well-rounded card. So we can also swing the pack there. We got ourselves Falcao, who will be helpful in SBCs. Can't really fit him into a squad, as there isn't really too many good Turkish league players. So moving now back into FUT Champs, we come up against this squad, and it looks pretty insane once again. He's got Red Hazard, the Red Walker card, PK Ramos, ter Stegen, Semedo, a load of really good players. So again, just has a much better squad than us, so you don't really know what to expect going into the game. And in the 4th minute here, gets the ball with Henry, plays it into his Villa, and David Villa is one of the most clinical players on FIFA 20. Loads of people seem to be using the card and really enjoying him, so we come up against him quite a lot. And then in the next chance here, we make it 1-1, we play it across, and we finish it off there, and we are back level. And then in the next chance, Walcott here on the edge of the box, plays it into Goodmanson there with a nice drag back, lays it off to Vardy, and Vardy, player of the month card, is not going to miss from there. A really, really nice finish, and we are 2-1 up. So change the game around, but then luckily for him, he gets the ball here with Hazard, lays it across again, and Villa, as I've already mentioned, he just loves to score goals and puts another one past us there to make it 2-2. And now in at the 58th minute, we get the ball here with Kante, I think is a loan version. We run through, do some nice dribbling, some really nice close dribbling, and again, the classic FIFA goal, we play it across the box and we tap it in to make it 3-2. Then later on, he gets the ball here with Mertens, lays it off to Hazard, and again, another sweaty goal to make it 3-3. A very close game now going into the 80th minute. Not really too sure what to expect. Lacazette on the ball there, takes a shot, we get the rebound, and we finish it off nicely to make it 4-3. And that's how the game did end. So a very good win there against a very good side and a decent play. But as you can see from the stats there, we had 12 shots, 11 on target. We pick up our 9th win, and it was definitely deserved. So we're now in Silver 2. Going on to Silver 1, and we come up against this squad again. Not too bad. He's got the Giggs, he's got Roberto Carlos, that Paulinho card, who's an absolute tank, Sissoko, Harry Kane, and a few other decent players. So in the first chance here for him, he gets the ball in the 12th minute, plays it into Firmino. Firmino there does a nice Ronaldo chop, looking for options, does a nice drag back, and it goes for the finesse shot, and those shots from the edge of the box, like every single FIFA, they're just so overpowered, and keepers just aren't able to save them. And then in the next chance here, he gets the ball there with Sane, Mane, lays it across to Firmino, and we are 2-0 down within 20 minutes, but it's not game over just yet. Vardy on the ball, attacking this guy, goes for the cutback. We play it into Kante. Kante there, plays it back to Vardy, a nice little 1-2, and he passes it into the corner to make it 2-1. And then 33 minutes in, we complete the comeback. Lacazette there, nearly getting the ball. He tries to clear it, he goes into Lacazette's path, and he puts it into the back of the net. A bit lucky, but we're going to take everything we can in FUT Champs. So 2-2 now, and we get the ball here with Goodmanson, make it 3-2, and we've turned the game around from 2 goals down to 3-2 up. A great result there for us. And then to finish the game off, basically, we make it 4-2. Nice 2-goal advantage. And then as you can see here, we brought his keeper up from the corner. His keeper's still there, and we managed to intercept the ball about now. We get the ball here with Lacazette, and look at this, from inside our own half, smashing it into the guy's net, and we make it 5-2 to just put the nail in the coffin and to secure the win. And that is a beautiful goal there, one of our best goals so far. Just a really nice long-range effort, and obviously the keeper wasn't in there, so we had absolutely no chance of saving that. And then in the next chance here, as you can see, he actually manages to get one more back to make it 5-3. Gets the ball there with Villa. Villa does some nice dribbling and smashes it past our goalkeeper. But we still managed to win the match 5-3, get another win under our belt. And as you can see, this is a very good win to give us 10 wins now. So 1 win away from the Silver 1 ranking. And then obviously we can push into the gold. So we open another pack here from completing some of the season objectives. It is a 2 rare gold players pack. So far they haven't really paid out too well for us. And once again, it is not the best. We get Lulic there, who isn't the best. He'd probably be better as like a left back or something, but as a left mid he just doesn't really have too much pace. And then going into this match now, look at that for a squad. Ballack, Maradona, Lampard, Hazard, Gnabry, Piszczek, Alba, Ramos, Oblak, Nesta, just an insane squad. So much more better than ours. But obviously it's not always about the squad, it's about the ability of you as a FIFA player. So Wanyama there in to Vardy. Vardy back to Wanyama, just trying to create some space. As you can see, he's got so many players in the box. We managed to get a beautiful backheel assist, and Lacazette finishes it off there to make it 1-0. And the guy decides to rage quit early on. There was only an hour left of FUT Champs at this point, so a lot of people were rage quitting. But we get the most important win so far, the final win to reach gold 3, and that is where we did finish it in the end. Not the greatest, not the worst. Looking at the team we had, I can't really complain too much for hitting gold 3. We get the 2 red player picks, what isn't too bad. We get some nice amount of coins, what will be helpful to open packs. We get the 2 rare mega packs, and we get a rare players pack, so not bad at all. And then finally, to end off the episode, we decide to complete a gold upgrade pack. Now these aren't too much, and they sometimes do pay out very nicely. So as you can see there, the gold upgrade SBC has been complete. Go and claim it there, and then of course go into the store and open it. Again, just hoping for a really high rated player to include into our squad. As we can't buy anyone off the market, we do need to pack these good players. So we open up the pack there, and as you can see, it's a bit laggy. We don't really see what we get. It is a walkout, I'm pretty sure. It's Spanish, it's right mid, and we get Atletico Madrid Koke there. Now, he isn't really a usable card. Maybe as a centre mid, as a sub, he could be decent, but as a right mid, he's not really going to be used too much. Anyway, guys, this has been the 7th episode of the First Owner Road to Glory. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. We're going to have 6 videos out this week, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss a video. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.